She was just a teenager, kidnapped off the streets of San Diego and forced into prostitution. Today, this survivor of child sex trafficking came forward to tell her story. 10 News reporter John Carroll shows us how a proposed new law could help others avoid her fate.
I know firsthand that slavery is not dead here in America.
The fact that Hazel C. was even standing here in front of the Hall of Justice was something of a miracle, but she refuses to be called a victim. Hazel says she's a survivor of child sex trafficking. On Monday morning, she appeared in front of the court with recently elected Congressman Juan Vargas. Vargas's first piece of legislation is named after her, Hazel's Law.
This is the fastest growing organized crime in America.
Vargas says part of the reason it's growing so fast is it's extremely difficult to prove a trafficker knew a child was under 18 when forced into prostitution. Vargas's bill eliminates the need for prosecutors to prove that.
That's why it's so important to change the issue of knowledge. Because once you do that, you can give the longer terms to these people that are trafficking our children.
I was born here in San Diego, I was raised here, and this happened to me here in my own city.
Hazel says shortly after being kidnapped by 41-year-old Maurice Larome Smith of Oceanside, she was forced into having sex with multiple men a day, forced to deliver up to $1,200 a day to Smith, who kept all the money. Then one day, after Smith assaulted her, breaking her nose and cutting her lip, she saw her chance at escape.
He left his phone in my reach, and I ran and I locked the door and I made a phone call and I was gone 20 minutes later.
Smith was arrested and after a year-long federal trial was convicted and is now serving a 30-year sentence. Congressman Vargas, along with a Republican co-sponsor from Northern California, will introduce the bill tomorrow, then goes to the Judiciary Committee, and if it makes its way out of there, to the full House. The congressman didn't have an estimate on when all that might happen. From downtown, John Carroll, 10 News.